What is going on, people of YouTube? My name happens to be Kurtyoy, and welcome to the review of Game Week 13. Now, hopefully you all have an enjoyable day. If you are, and you're excited to see who I've got in my review, who did well, who did bad, then smack a like on it. In fact, you can already see it. Let's be honest, if you looked to the bottom left of the, or bottom-ish, you'll see, bottom left, I know it's bottom left now, I've just figured that out and remembered. You'll see all the bad players, which I'll rattle off to you now. In goalkeepers, we have 3, Petr Cech, Bad Guzan and Joe Hart. Cech, of course, poor. Guzan let in 4, so did Joe Hart. No excuse for that. Cech didn't really make it, I don't think he made a single save according to this, so obviously he made it in there. Defender-wise, you've got Hector Bellerin, poor game, and a yellow card. Carl Jenkinson was at fault for one of the goals, really beaten easily, and also conceded 4. And the same thing with Mangala, except he scored an own goal as well, which means he got -2. Sorry for all the 2% of people that had him in there. Mikel Arteta, Santi Cazorla, and Mark Noble sprint across midfield. Arteta came on as a sub, scored an own goal. Didn't have the best of times, came off as a sub. Cazorla missed a penalty, Mark Noble got a yellow card and also is now suspended for the next game, so that's why he made it in there. And lastly, Graziano Pella, Jose Perez and Diafra Sakho, for the simple reason that they all played poorly, didn't score a goal and got a yellow card. So, now we've covered that, let's move on to the good players. I mean, if I could click, that would work, but at some point there's going to be a thing down there. And we've got 3 goalkeepers. Let's start off with them. Firstly, Kostel Pantilimon. I was considering doing this on a Sunday, being, is it much point? Going to be a 0-0. Pantilimon comes in, boom, 10 points. What are you going to do about it? So, he's in there, obviously. Oh, sorry, I had to burp. But he's in there, you know, 2 for a bonus, 4 for a clean sheet, 2 for 7 saves, and 2 for 90 minutes. Fantastic play from him, and Sunderland looking surprisingly good compared to Palace in that game. They were still poor, still improvements to be made, but Pantilimon has proved himself to be a decent goalkeeper, and him being in the team will be quite good and beneficial for them. Next up is 7 points for Tim Howard. Grabbed himself 1 point for 3 saves, which luckily gets him the 7 points, 4 for a clean sheet, and 2 for playing the whole 90 minutes, as most keepers do unless you're injured or red carded. He also, you know, had a decent game, but home against Villa didn't really threaten. When they did threaten, he made it look easy enough. And lastly, I had to choose between Schmeichel, Begovic, and Butland. And I've gone with Butland because Schmeichel, you know, it was away, but an easy game against Newcastle. Begovic, you know, really should be keeping a clean sheet against Norwich, and also Jack Butland has come in and nicked it, because I feel like away against Southampton was the hardest of the 3. He done well to maintain that, even though you look at the saves and he made 1. Still a clean sheet though, isn't it? Moving on to the defenders now, we have 3 again. Of course, most of these chose themselves, except the Coleman and Simpson battle. I'll get onto that in a sec. But Eric Peters is in there, 3 for a bonus, 4 for a clean sheet, 3 for an assist, and 2 for playing more than 60. Decent 12-point total. Then you've got the same with Billy Jones. You've got 3 for a bonus, 4 for a clean sheet, 3 for an assist, and 2 for playing plus 60. But -1 for a yellow card, leaving him on 11 points. And also, I think it's the second time he's been in the thing. I'm going to do stats. I'm a big fan of stats. I'm going to do stats on who's made it in to the best 3 of the week, or the team of the week. I'm just going to, although they've probably got stats on there, I'm in love with numbers and stats, so I'll be able to do that, give that to you. Let's say 19 games will, so 6 games away, I'll bring you stats on this half of the season. But Billy Jones comes in there for, I'm pretty sure, the second time. And I had to choose between Coleman and Simpson. What's something to bring Coleman? Then I've got, you know, I need to delete the photo I'm working off. I would have had, you know, 3 different teams, and the goalkeeper and defender from that team. So I chose Simpson because, well, I didn't have Butland. I have Butland on there instead of Schmeichel, for the simple reason, you know, you got a bonus, clean sheet, assist, and played, you know, 60 plus. But to do it against your old club in such, you know, victorious fashion and get a clean sheet, managed to pick yourself up an assist, even though it was pretty much a shot cross. You know, it's fantastic from him, from a personal level. I feel really, I feel really good just looking at it, thinking, you know, coming again, improving against your old team, nothing better than it, in my eyes, that is. But moving on, oh dear, I'm doing that glitch again. Moving on to midfielders. This is the right review. First of all, Ross Barkley. Ross Barkley makes it on there. He's been in a bit of drop of form. You can see, you know, all they got a goal against Arsenal. Not really much doing in the last few games. I kept him in my team. Was going to get rid of Deulofeu, or was going to get rid of him for Deulofeu. Glad I didn't this week. He makes himself a stonking 19 points. 2 for plus 16, which plays 73, 2 goals, 1 assist, 1 clean sheet, which is a decent little one to add on. Also 3 bonus to anyone who had him as their captain. Props to you. I think he was the highest scorer of all this week. And he proved he's still got class. You know, he had been vacant. I was pretty sure I was going to get rid of him when he hit, you know, the brick wall of, you know, having 6 goals scored from your team against Sunderland, not contributing a goal or assist in any of them. I was getting a bit worried, but he's proved that he's still got the form, he's still got the power to play in the Premier League and play good results. Next up, Firmino destroyed City along with help of Philippe Coutinho, who doesn't make it into the top 3, but he got himself 2 for a bonus point, 6 for 2 assists, 2 for playing plus 60, and 1 for scoring a goal. City are not a team without Vincent Kompany. Hopefully, you'll check out my channel because I did a video on how City do not have a title-winning team, they have a title-winning player. And that's a statement I stand by. And lastly, like I said, Coutinho could make it in there, but for me, without Ayew, you know, wouldn't have been that good. Without Coutinho, they still could have done the job, although he did help massively. Ayew had himself 3 for a bonus, 3 for an assist, 5 for a goal, and 2 for playing plus 60. Brings him on to a nice total of 13, although big mention to, of course, Philippe Coutinho. He's now got a hamstring injury, 75% chance of playing. Who knows whether he will start next game, but it will be a big miss for Liverpool as he's proved to grow into a big player. Maybe move for Barcelona, Real Madrid on the horizon. Who knows? But again, same as him. Goal scored, goal assisted, and also 3 bonus points, and played plus 62. Lastly, we have the strikers. And I'm surprised to say we've got a Leicester striker in here that isn't Jamie Vardy. I know. Who would have thought? In fact, all 3 of Leicester's strikers scored. Vardy scored, Ojoa scored, and Okazaki scored. I don't know if there's any other strikers. Actually, I'm going to test that. What other strikers have they got? Oh, Kramaric, but he didn't play. I'm pretty sure, 1 point. Not really. Can't really count him. And then Lawrence and Doodoo. Can't count either. But, you know, fantastic play from Ojoa, managed to get on the score sheet and assist as well for him. We'll start and go from the bottom up. Goes off 2 for a bonus, 3 for an assist, 4 for a goal scored. Of course, it is the strikers, so it's 1 less point, and 2 for playing plus 60. Looks like he's sort of going to eat my soul. Quite scared. But second, we've got Lukaku. Another good performance from him. Been in fine form recently. Makes me think, should I have brought him in? I have, of course, brought Aguero in for the now suspended Pella. Maybe I should have gone with Lukaku, but I think I'm going to get rid of De Bruyne soon, as I want to get rid of another City player. Maybe then I'll get rid of him and also get rid of Aguero and bring Lukaku in if he's still in form, because when Lukaku's on form there is no stopping him. 2 for a bonus, and then 8 for scoring 2 goals, and then 2 for playing plus 60. Nice little total of 12, and another appearance in the top for Harry Kane. I think that's his 2nd of the season. He's also scored 2 goals again, which he's on fine form at the minute, and also 3 for a bonus. And look at his form recently. Last 4 games, I'm calling that 7 goals. That's not that bad, to be honest. That's not that bad. But thank you guys for watching. Nonetheless, hopefully you have enjoyed. So if this seems a bit rushed, it's just that I've got a lot of things to do. I'm working longer hours at work, and very early in the morning I start at 3 AM, which is bonkers, I know. But nevertheless, if you have liked this video, put my phone down, then leave a like. Let me think in the comments down below, and subscribe if you feel like I am worthy. Hopefully you all have a good week. Preview out tomorrow, same time, same place, this channel, and peace.